everyone! So let's just take it in that I don't have any makeup on right now and that I look like a grandma in this turban. So yeah, I don't have any makeup on, but you know, we all can't look our best all the time. So I am looking like this straight out of the shower because I have decided to do my derma roller tonight. After I mentioned my derma roller in my February favorites, I said that I would do a tutorial because there's a certain way to use it. Also, I don't have any contacts in right now, so you can see me, but I can't see you. So I'm basically just looking at a big blob of blackness that is the camera. So bear with me. Start off with a clean, fresh face. I just washed it out of the shower, and then I put a light moisturizer on it just so my face isn't as dry when the derma roller is going on it. So this is what my derma roller comes in. I think if you watch my February favorites, you know that. This just keeps it hygienic, it's sanitary, because you are applying needles to your face, so you want to make sure it's as clean as possible. So you just take this out, and careful because there are needles, but it doesn't hurt that much. So what I already did is I washed it with soap and water, and then I poured this 70% rubbing alcohol on it. As high percentage as you can get, the better, because you want to make sure, like I said, it's completely sterile. So I just like pour this over that and we're good to go. So then all that you do is you start putting this on your face. Now it's going to be a little bit annoying. It's not going to hurt. It might, but your face is going to get numb to it after a while. And just remember that this is really good for your face. Now, if you didn't watch my February favorites, the pros of a derma roller are that these little needles, there's a ton of them, I don't know if you can see it, all along there's a ton of needles, and what that does is it rolls over your face and it pricks your face and sends like a signal to your skin that there's trauma to your face and that your skin should rush to repair it. So that's why the derma roller is great for collagen reproduction. That's like the biggest thing, for wrinkles, fine lines. Like I said in my February favorites, my husband uses it for acne scarring and acne because it opens up those acne scars, and then you can put the acne medication on it so that they're more open and susceptible to soaking that acne medication up. I also use it for dry skin because once you roll this over your face, your pores are so open and there's little holes all over your face. I know that sounds kind of scary, but then any moisturizer or acne medication or retinol, collagen, anti-wrinkle, whatever you want to put on your face, that gets really deep into your pores. So make sure you don't do anything that's going to clog your pores. But that works really well and goes deep into the skin. Now, I'm not a dermatologist. This is just what I read online that probably other dermatologists have said about the derma roller. So I'm just speaking from my own experience and from the experience that I've read on the internet. And I've been using this for a couple weeks now and I love it. So does my husband. It's awesome. So yeah, if you want to check this out, I got it on Amazon, but there are a ton of other places that you can get the derma roller. But I just got it on Amazon because we had an Amazon gift card and it was $30, I think. I can put the link below. I would think it's still there. So it's called, I think it's Dr. Roller. I'm just going to go ahead and start rolling this on my face and show you the technique that I use. Okay, so I'm going to start by rolling it up and down my cheek. Just kind of like you're painting it on your face. Now my skin's really sensitive, so don't be afraid when my skin gets really red. It's normal because, like I said, the blood vessels are kind of being prickled. Your skin's telling itself to rush to like your skin's aid to repair it. And so there's a ton of blood circulating, which is really, really good for collagen repairing and all that jazz that I already said. So I just press gently. My needles, I don't know if I already said this, but my needles are 1 millimeter. And I feel like if you go over 1 millimeter, it's gonna like really hurt and you might bleed. So I'd stay 1 millimeter and under. If you're kind of scared of this, maybe go for 0.5 millimeter. I don't know if it'll do as much, but it'll maybe ease you in. I also avoid underneath the eye area because that's really, really sensitive skin and I don't really have a lot of problems under there. So I don't want to damage it more if I can avoid it, because it already gets damaged on a daily basis by makeup and touching it. Okay, so then just to make sure that I get every single surface and cell of my skin, then I go in this direction and this direction. So I'm just gonna speed this up and you guys can watch. Alright, so that side's done. As you can see, it's extremely red, which is a good sign. So I'm just going to keep going to the other side of my face. Oh, I don't know if I said this, but it also helps minimizes your pores. Now for probably the most painful of it all, the forehead, because it's right on that bone. So pardon me if I tear up a bit. Oh yeah. Here it comes. As you can see, my face is like really red from this, and that's honestly because my skin is so sensitive that it just, like, if I scratch it, it looks like I've bled for hours. Don't be alarmed, this is completely normal for my face. And if you also have sensitive skin and you're worried about this hurting, honestly it can only help because it's gonna toughen up your skin and make it thicker and more collagen so that it's like tighter and not so like loose and sensitive. If that makes sense. Alright, so I'm done. I just like to go over areas that look like they're not red enough for my liking. Because I feel like if it's not red, it didn't get the job done. Okay, I don't do my neck because that's also really sensitive, like under the eyes. So that is it. Then I just pour alcohol on it afterwards as well, just so it's sanitized for the next use and while it's sitting there so the bacteria and the germs don't eat away at the needles and the roller and stuff like that. So yeah, I probably look kind of scary right now. Like I said, I have my contacts in, so I really can't see. But don't be afraid of the redness. Don't be afraid of the needles. It's such an awesome little tool that's kind of like a mini at-home facial microdermabrasion-esque kind of thing. And it's pretty inexpensive. Just do whatever is right for you, what you feel is right for your skin. The derma roller, honestly, I don't think it can hurt your face. Don't quote me and don't sue me, but do a little research before you purchase it like I did, and just make sure it's right for your skin. If you're all done with the derma roller, then you can go ahead and put any kind of lotion or serum that you want on your face that you feel is right for your face. So I'm really dry, so I'm going to put some moisturizer on it, unless it's the time of the month where I'm a little oily and breakouty and pimply. Then I'd apply some acne medication. For my husband, after he does the derma roller and applies acne medication, it's gonna sting a little bit because the salicylic acid in the acne medication like stings on its own. So if your pores are like majorly opened and you just rolled some needles over your face, yeah, it's gonna sting, but it really works. So I'm not going to scar you by having to look at my red face for a really long time, so I think I'm just going to end the video right there. And if you have any questions about the derma roller, just let me know, and I hope you guys like this. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. What's the next video? I'll wear makeup, because this is probably like alarming to a lot of people. Do me a favor. Like this video if you think I look like that baby from The Incredibles. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then Google the baby from The Incredibles.